On to you Geminis out there. Hope y'all are having a great day. So for you Geminis, you have the Emperor, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles right here represents how this is a situation for you where a lot of you Geminis very much so are in a position where you have a lot of influence, you have a lot of power, you're very much so wanted by a lot of people, right? People want your attention. They want to be around you, Geminis, quite a lot. So that's friends, family, and it just feels like the world is in the palm of your hands as Geminis. So a lot of you would be glad to know that, you got the Emperor. Like I said before, amazing time for you to be alive, enjoying your life. And because you have an enjoyment and stuff like this, you're in a very good disposition. And then you have the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands right here represents how a lot of you Geminis very much so, you've gained a lot more self-respect, and you've gained a lot more self-respect, and you're also treasured by the people who you do choose to hang out with, who chooses to hang out with you as well, because that's one thing that I encourage everybody is to essentially go wherever it is that you are appreciated and not necessarily tolerated, right? It's like they give you an issue, they tolerate you, but at the same time, the way that they interact with you is not congruent. It's like pulling teeth. Every time you interact with them, how you interact with them is incongruent from how they interact with you. You interact with them from a respectful way, and then the person has to go overboard and above and beyond and give you issues, right, for no reason. So the Ace of Pentacles, this is the real hypergamy. This is you stepping up the quality of your life. And you don't have to marry someone else, use somebody else in order to do that. You Geminis are just upgrading the quality of your lives by just using the mercurial, Mercury common sense that it gave you. That's what Mercury represents. Mercury represents common sense. Mercury represents knowledge, common sense. So it's like you Geminis are not doing something that other people couldn't do per se. It's just that you're doing it what you Geminis needed to do. You cut off all the dysfunctional people, love interests, dysfunctional friends, dysfunctional family members, and you're in a very good position. And because of that, now a lot of you Geminis, you are happier because of it. The Empress. So you also have the Empress in the reading as well. So you have the Emperor and you have the Empress. The Empress and the High Priestess, you Geminis could also like somebody secretly. Or maybe they like you secretly. They are around you and they're interested in you secretly. They like you. They like what you got going on secretly. So you Geminis are, you Geminis are finding love as well. This person, now again, this person may not come out and tell you that they like you romantically, but you Geminis have secret admirers to go along with that as well, which is always amazing. This is why it is that you got the Emperor. This is about how you Geminis are just, your life is so abundant. You good. You know what I mean? You good right now. You Geminis are A-okay. Y'all got a lot going on. But you Geminis want and you like the attention that you got. And you like what's going on, right? You like it, as you should. And the thing is that since you have secret admirers that like you romantically, and the Fool and the Strength card over here represents how you Geminis are living your lives like I was talking about, with a lot more strength, right? And then the Hermit represents the person that likes you, but they're just not ready to just tell you just as of yet. It's probably somebody that you already know that's a friend, which is usually what y'all Geminis like. Y'all like to start off as friends sometimes. And this person is trying to start off as a friend. Maybe they haven't told you yet, but maybe one day they can step it up into a romantic interest, and you take them seriously, because these people, one of these friends are interested in you, Geminis. They like you a lot. Like I said, they're just choosing not to say it because they don't want you, Geminis. They don't want you fine Geminis to be like, nah. Nah. Go back to your Lord. They don't want you Geminis to do that. They don't want y'all to reject them. So they're like, they might as well just keep it quiet for now. Anyway, the Page of Swords and the Four of Pentacles right here. Like I said, they like you a lot, and sometimes, they know that they're going to tell you, but they just don't know when they're going to tell you. They don't really have a clue as to when they're going to tell. I'm talking about the people who are secret romantic admirers. They like you romantically. They don't know when they're going to tell you. They don't know. They don't know. Because the Four of Pentacles represents them just sitting on it and just being quiet about it, right? Shutting up about it. They don't know whether or not they're going to actually tell you, Geminis. I should say, yeah, they don't know whether they're going to tell you, and they don't know when. All they know is that they like you right now. And they like you, Geminis, like I said before, right? And like I said before, when you look, I'm not going to sit up here and act like I'm fake. There was a point in time where Geminis used to give me a hard time. You know what I mean? And I get it. When you Geminis are hard to deal with, y'all are hard to deal with. But when you Geminis make yourselves available, I would say easy, but when you make yourself available, telling you some of the best stuff in the world. I'm telling you, some of the best stuff in the world. So let's clarify some of these cards for you. What time am I? Okay. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords, the Devil, the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and then you have the Six of Cups. So you already know what the Six of Cups means, but we're gonna get into it. So the Six of Cups, I might as well start this way. So the Six of Cups is about the ex coming back. So again, what did I tell you, Geminis, at the very beginning? You got a lot of options. You got a lot of people that want to see your face. You're very much so favored. You're liked right now. The reason why it is I'm saying that is because you're in a position where a lot of you Geminis very much so are in a position where the ex is coming back. So not only do you have someone that likes you, right? That's brand new. So you may even know them as a friend, and they're looking at you like you are a new love interest, right? Get a chance to start fresh, but you also have an ex that you used to know coming back. So you Geminis are very much so desired right now. And the Devil card, the Eight of Swords and the Devil card speaks to just that. How you Geminis, you have a lot of attention, and because of the Six of Cups, you will see that you're gonna have to get away from this person that represents this Devil card, this Six of Cups, this, you know what I mean? Because you know that you can't trust them. You know that you can't take them seriously, and what a time, July 5th, what a time, because now all of a sudden, they're into you and they're trying to do right by you, but you Geminis been around the block. You know that you really can't trust them too much. So the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands is about how you Geminis, when it comes to an ex and all that other type of stuff, you can take it or leave it, Now, if it's somebody brand new, like this brand new person that showed you that they like you and everything like that, then that's amazing, And then and then the Queen of Wands right here. But regardless or to who or what, Gemini, just remember to remind yourself of who you are and what you've got going on. And what I mean when I say remind yourself and all of that, I'm talking about remind yourself from the perspective of understanding, if you're not into the new person, then don't force yourself to be into them, right? For whatever, you know what I mean? For whatever reason, me personally, I think more people need to stop being so picky, like this, like, and I'm a Virgo saying this, right? Like, like I understand being selective, but I'm more so selective when it comes to like character as opposed to like aesthetics, like I don't care the ethnicity of the person who I'm dating per se. I actually find that kind of interesting, like it's something, it's an aphrodisiac. It's something else to be in love with the person with. But other than that, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all you Geminis have for now. But I also wanted to address a couple things. Number one, I'm not going to bring my own family nonsense onto the public space anymore. I'm not going to do it because real talk, I'm a private person. I'm a private person, and I really do like to, Ghost Nation is who I am in general. I like to be private, and the more private I am, the more private I become, the more I realize that there's a certain level of joy with privacy where I get to just chill and relax and do my thing. So I'm not gonna bring my family into the public space, and not that I did, but I'm talking about not even my business and stuff like this. And then not only that too, but also my mom doesn't hurt my dog, okay? Let me make that very clear, okay? She treats her roughly sometimes, and I can say often, but sometimes I have to tell her, you know what I mean, to be a little bit more mindful and stuff like this, gets carried away with it. But at the same time, just because me and my mom sometimes don't see eye to eye, it doesn't necessarily mean that, I gotta say those things. It doesn't even necessarily mean that I always get along. We all have family members that we love and all of that, but we just gotta love at a distance. And it doesn't mean that we always gotta be the ones to be next to them and hang out with them. So, on my life's journey, I'm trying to save up a certain amount to get out of the country. Maybe I may go. Honestly, maybe I may go. Maybe I won't. Maybe I may change my mind. But this passport bros thing means way more to me than what most people think it does. You know what I mean? This passport bros thing means way more to me than what most people think it does. To me, it means starting over. And what I mean when I say start over, I mean from the perspective of like, getting appreciated a little bit more, you know what I mean? And oh man, getting appreciated, the coffin, but the getting appreciated a little bit more, and less emotion, and less games. A lot of times in the modern day era, people like to prioritize game plan and acting like they don't really have any kind of common sense. And people want to get you up on out of your character, right? Up on out of the frame. And for me, when I say frame, I'm not necessarily talking about pickup. I'm talking about get you out of your character. And for me, I like being a private person. Like I'm the type of person where if I had $1 million, people would know that. Like I'd be, you know what I'm saying? Like if I was living in, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm living in a project, like if there was a scenario where I'm living in a projects and I had $1 million, people wouldn't know that I had $1 million. They wouldn't know that I had $1 million because, or if I have it, I don't, mind you. Trust me, but good luck. But cause you ain't, but I don't have $1 million. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that's how private as a person I choose to be. I like my privacy. You can ask anybody who knows me personally. I like my privacy. I don't like to, like, and it's a total dichotomy because people will be like, well, don't you want to get your name out there and get big? Yeah, I do want to get my name out there and get big, but I want to do it for the right reasons. I want people to know me for this. Like, I don't want to be known for, anything else other than this. I want to separate my public life from my personal life. You know what I mean? I'm the type of person where I don't really like to take pictures. I don't really like to show off the people who I'm dating or any and that's how I am. You know what I mean? Like, the only time that I come to the public space with it, honestly, because I want an answer to particular problems. But I'm not even going to do that anymore. I'll seek out those answers on my own. So I just want to say thank you, appreciate it, and I just wanted to clear that up. No, my mom doesn't disrespect my dog or any of that. She just gets carried away with my dog sometimes and end up having to thing. But other than that, me and my mom is good. And the whole time that I called my mom a narcissist, because honestly speaking, I be trying to figure it out. Like, is this something where it's like it's for real, or if it's something where it's like I'm just bugging because these are just happenstances, or is it like a simulacra? You know what I mean? Like, is it like a commonality? You know what I mean? Like, is it something that actually occurs that's real? That's why it is that I be going back and thinking, because I'm trying to retrace my steps as to could I be dealing with that type of situation though? You understand what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and figure it out one way or the other. Peace.